and welcome to the final episode of the brief history of the Gita. Today we will see some of the great masters of the 20th century who propagated the message of the Gita throughout the world. Paramahamsa Yogananda is considered as one of the prominent spiritual figures of modern times, and he is the author of the best-selling spiritual classic, An Autobiography of the Yogi, which inspired even Steve Jobs. He came to America in 1920 and was the first great master of yoga to live and teach in the West for an extended period of more than 30 years. His commentary on the Gita, God Talks to Arjuna, brings a unique and deeply penetrating insight into the Gita, which is widely regarded as one of the most comprehensive books available on the science and philosophy of the yoga. Srila Prabhupada is the founder of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, ISKCON. In 1965, at the age of 61, he came to New York with less than $10 in his hand. He faced great hardships and began his mission humbly by giving classes on the Bhagavad Gita and leading kirtan sessions. Men and women from all the backgrounds of life came forward to accept his message. His commentary of the Gita, Bhagavad Gita as it is well known among Vaishnavites and the devotees of Krishna. Swami Chinmayananda can be considered as one of the greatest proponent of Bhagavad Gita in the modern times. He is the founder of Chinmaya Mission that has over 400 centers in India and all over the world. Swamiji has conducted more than 500 jnana yajnas throughout the world. Swami Chinmayananda was known for his unique communication skills and his ability to convey the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita to common man. Swami Chinmayananda attained Mahasamadhi in August 1993, but his legacy remains in the form of written books, audio-video publications, social service projects, and Vedanta teachers whom he taught and inspired. Swamiji's commentary on the Gita, the Holy Gita, is one of the best resource for a beginner student of the Bhagavad Gita. Pujya Swami De Ananda Saraswati was a distinguished traditional teacher of Advaita Vedanta. With profound spiritual wisdom and deep appreciation of the contemporary culture, he conveyed the vision of the Advaita Vedanta and Bhagavad Gita to modern listeners with great clarity. The greatest contribution of Swami De Ananda was the number of teachers he has developed. He has taught 10 3-year programs, 8 in India, 2 in United States. And many of his students from these programs are now teaching all over the world. Swamiji has designed a Bhagavad Gita home study program for a deep understanding of the Bhagavad Gita. He provided extensive commentaries in keeping with the traditional commentary of Adi Shankaracharya. The Gita home study program can be considered as one of the best resource for learning Bhagavad Gita for serious students. Swami Ranganathananda was the 13th president of Ramakrishna Mission. He undertook an extensive lecture covering more than 50 countries in North and South America, Asia, Africa, Europe, including Russia, Poland, and Czechoslovakia. His lecture series on Gita is very famous. He had conducted such lecture series in Delhi and later in Hyderabad. These lectures were compiled and published as Universal Message of the Bhagavad Gita. These 3-volume series books are considered as a scholarly writings of the Bhagavad Gita. Swami Rama was an Indian monk and yogi who founded the Himalayan Institute. He offered himself for experiment at various hospitals in United States where MRI devices were used to confirm the ancient wisdom that a yogi can have amazing control over the autonomic nervous system. He has written a brilliant commentary on Gita known as the perennial psychology of the Gita. The teachings of these books are based on the understanding that the outside world can be mastered only when one's inner potentials are systematically explored and realized. Ekanath Ishwaran was an Indian-born spiritual teacher, author, as well as a translator and interpreter of the great Indian scriptures such as Bhagavad Gita. Ishwaran founded the Blue Mountain Center for Meditation in Northern California. His 3 volumes of the Bhagavad Gita for daily living are considered as handbooks for applying the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita to the lives today. All these masters contributed a lot in taking the message of the Bhagavad Gita to common man. In the current time, the efforts of Swami Tadatmananda, Swami Paramarthananda, disciple of Swami De Ananda, and Swami Swarupananda and Acharya Vivekji of Chinmaya Mission and Swami Sarvapriyananda of Ramakrishna Mission has to be specially mentioned. Please note that there are hundreds of thousands of other teachers throughout the world trying to spread and teach the message of the Bhagavad Gita. We salute all of them for their great service to humanity. Thank you very much for watching, and with this we are concluding the brief history of the Bhagavad Gita. Next week we will start the topic, why should we study Bhagavad Gita? Thank you very much for watching and happy learning.